Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Demo to Heaven. This is episode drafted in the fifth episode, but this is 2.0. All right, we tried doing drafted in the fifth 1.0, unusable, garbage.
Absolute failure.
We won't submit y'all to that. All right, I don't know if I'm using that word right or subjugate y'all to that. Fuck, god damn it. Um, so yes, 2.0, the new and improved.
Mark it. Dude, we gotta mark it. Mark.
Wait, why? I thought that was great. How do I mark?
That
Fuck.
was good. I just marked it. No big deal.
You can mark it? Wow.
I can mark anything, dude. You
Maybe
don't
it's
even
because you have a
know,
laptop.
Dude. You know I'm a Riverside kind of guy.
Yeah, I think it's probably because you have a laptop because I can't do all that fancy schmancy
Wow.
shit. So I know it's around 40 seconds. So um, yeah, fuck it. We'll do it live.
You get real anal with this stuff, huh?
Well, no. What do you mean by that?
I mean, you know what I mean.
Nah, dude, fucking break it down because that was kind of an insult. So now I need to know
Yo,
what the
welcome.
fuck did you mean by that?
Welcome to Drafted in the Fifth. This is the 5th episode. Demo to Heaven. Shout out to Megalodon.
The king.
He's just
And shout out to
beginning
yourself,
use- He's also, this is his first time recording on his end, so it's going to be very exciting to see if Megalodon
I
has
can
the
pull
time
it off.
to edit an episode.
Yeah, I know I'll definitely be able to, especially because tomorrow I'm not doing a whole bunch of nothing. I'm fucking sitting on Sundays. You know how it is. Sitting on Sundays. So I'll probably edit that when I wake up. Edit this. And yeah, dude, no worries on that part. We just got to figure out fucking when do we post them and shit. But
All
we're
right,
doing
sounds
chronological order.
Yeah, our last episode was
Absolutely.
unusable. It was bad. I was saying a lot of nasty things about a lot of people. And maybe one day it'll be released, but nowadays it cannot be
That
released.
right now, that's a lost tape. That's a lost tape.
It's a lost tape. Just like episode 2.
There
There's a
was
lot
some
of
good
lost
moments in there.
tapes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it happens, but
But 3 and 4
dude,
were electric.
absolutely. I'm really excited for 3 to come out, though. I think that one was great. 3 would
I
be
kind
the
of
second
like that
episode.
we're skipping episodes. Because maybe people look back and they're like, yo, where the fuck is episode 2? It's like, yo, don't even
That's a lost tape.
Lost tape. You gotta dig and find that thing. It's a fucking time capsule.
Yeah, it kind of adds some mystique to the whole situation. I enjoy
You
it as
know,
well.
it's like, so this is a topic. I live in a certain part of Texas, right? Just to kind of, I don't want to spill
Whoa.
the beans about my location specifically, but the specific part of Texas I live in, people don't sound like me. And I'm sure from where you're from, Megalodon, people don't sound like you. So obviously being here, people are like, dude, what? I get this all the time. Like, they're like, what is this? Why do you sound like that? I guess just by the way I look, they're not expecting me to sound like a fucking white person, you know?
Yeah.
Look, I attribute it just from me growing up around white people.
Listening to BN. Oh, okay, that works too.
Because a lot of people in this area do not sound like me. They don't really get it. They're like, why are you trying to sound proper? What do you think you're better than me? I swear to God, like, this is the whole thing.
Is that a
It
real thing, or you
confuses-
just doing a bit?
No, I swear to God. And
Trying to sound proper, bro. We're just talking.
I think the accent, I don't know where it melds from, or how it melds. I think, yeah, obviously it's like like where you grew up around, stuff like that. Pretty fucking, and obviously people say that me and you, I've always heard this, me and you sound similar, at least over the phone.
I don't hear it. Definitely since we've started this pod, I'm like, yo, we definitely don't sound alike. Maybe the fucking because we sound proper, but that's literally just about it. I don't hear much.
Someone listened to it and they're like, honestly, I couldn't tell who was talking. And I was like, wow. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that before. Like, me and you sound slightly similar over the telly. Or just on audio.
Not even, dude. I'm way fucking funnier.
Well, I mean, that's debatable, but
Uh, uh. No, well, I think I have like a lot of fucking. I sound very snary. Where's my
what the fuck
snare?
is
But
snare?
like,
What do you mean
no,
snary?
sorry, fucking dude. Forgive me, folks. I meant nasally. I sound very nasally. Like I feel like
Well, it's all the
I sound like.
cocaine you've done.
Hey, that's neither here nor there. All right, let's not
It's all the
fucking bring up
trucker.
that.
It's all that trucker road cocaine.
I mean, how you expect me to work fucking these long shifts, son? Fucking staring nothing but a fucking blank road. Come on now.
That's a good
Some's
point.
got to keep up this trucker.
But yeah, no, I definitely. Anyways, going back to the main point. Yeah, I sound like a white person, but I look like a Bad Bunny fan. Shouts fucking Bad
Yo,
Bunny.
what happened to that
Can't
fucking
stand
guy, huh?
I don't know, bro. I never liked that fucking bullshit music. Honestly,
Dude, that shit was great. I wish it would come
you're
back.
so
No, dude,
gay.
fuck you, dude.
Fuck
So
you,
he
dude.
had this. Let's not turn this into insults now. All right, dude, I'll fucking put you down real
We'll just
quick.
do
You
a
best fucking
replay.
quit.
A
No.
replay. Oh, you want to go down that path, huh? We'll do a replay
Oh,
of
dude,
that
I'll
too, but I'll
fuck
come
you
back
up,
with the
dude.
hits, dog. You don't understand, dude.
Yeah, but you'll be fucking. By that time, literally the fight will be over, and then you'll fucking wake up.
Megalodon had some sand in his pussy, dude. It was not
Sorry.
good. It's
Wait,
unreleased
what the
app,
fuck
dude.
even? Don't even, bro. That's lost tapes.
Lost taste, but if you want to listen to it, I'll put it out.
Nah, dude, you were severely tripping. I don't even remember no sand and no pussy. It's fucking come up too.
I mean,
I
all
remember
right.
fucking
Well, if the
not
fans
yesterday.
decide,
Fucking the original fucking drafted in the fifth was ruined by you,
that episode might have
dude.
been our
Hey, look,
best.
stop. No, we need to stop. We can't divide before the fucking the cast conquers. We can't do that.
All right,
We gotta conquer
fair enough.
first.
Um, but yeah, people say I sound like a white guy, and I guess I get it. You know, it just is what it is.
Are you ashamed of that or some shit? Well, you know what I mean.
I think I prefer it. I think I like the way I sound. Um,
Think it makes you stand out, dude, against the grain.
I don't. I don't want to sound like an asshole. Like,
Ooh. No, let's hear it, dude.
have you ever heard someone that tries to sound cool? They put on like a weird sort of cool accent or like kind of front.
The fuck
I've
is a
seen it.
cool accent?
I don't what they think, what they
Like
perceive
British?
as cool.
That's not cool.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
are you talking about like the way that I know what an accent is, but usually whenever people try to do that, it's like they try to say cooler shit, not necessarily change their accent.
No, they have like a suave way, or they're like, you know,
Hmm.
they try to talk in certain, maybe not an accent, but
More of
some
like a
sort of.
rhythm or try to be smoother.
They sound different than how they actually speak. I've seen it. Like, if I have a friend, not gonna name him like I did the last time, but me and him will just be talking normally, right? Like I know how he speaks, and then all of a sudden, maybe some other friends come in, and these guys are, let's just say, a little bit rougher around the edges, and this guy changes the way he talks, and he adds like a inflection, per se, maybe not an accent, but different inflections and like lingo and slangs. And it's like, why the fuck are you doing this? Just talk
That's
like
it.
how you fucking always talk.
I think that's a common thing. I think that happens frequently
People
because
assimilate.
yeah, fucking I know fucking Drake does that. Kamala Harris does that. Fucking like
Yeah, it's
these
just
people.
you're being a fake fuck the whole time.
Yeah.
Those are both
But
fake
do I know this
pieces of
person?
shit. You've met him many, many, many moons ago. A guy who wanted to get on the cast. But he also
The
did
guy
this a
you
long
wanted?
ass time ago. And yeah. Anyways, but I've seen it outside of that as well.
Dude, he's a commentator on the cast, and you're out here
He
fucking
actually
dogging
he
on
did
him.
not. He didn't comment. It wasn't him.
Oh, you okay? Does he know it exists though? Yeah, that was a friend that said that he wanted to get on it, right?
Yeah, he actually confirmed it was not him,
Oh, okay, all right, good deal.
which is pretty crazy because I for sure thought, bro.
But
do
they
you
don't even
think
have
it
the
was-
same name.
What?
They don't even have the same name. Because from the comment, it seems like this guy's name is Chris. The way it's
Megalodon. Do you
spelled.
think that people just use their name and do you know we use fake names as well, right?
Yeah, but I don't use it with the real fucking. I don't fucking go around call myself Billy Bob on the fucking World Wide Web.
Well, some people do.
I'm fucking going by
What
Megalodon.
kind of
Yeah,
fucking nonsense? So, yeah, obviously, people use different fucking names on the internet. This is
all right,
exactly
fair.
what we're doing.
I did use Jeffrey Donger for a while. Um, that was my name. That was kind of funny.
Do you
But
think I'm not even trying to be weird. Could it be your spouse that commented? Because it seems like that's kind of like her humor, I guess.
yeah, no, I don't think so. Because fucking, I think
Did you
she
confirm it?
would have said something. Well, I didn't ask directly, but I was like, "Yo, look at this. We finally got a comment, dude. Look at us. We're fucking going places." And she just said, "LOL," and I was like, oh, "Okay, well,
That's kind of
fuck you,
fucked up.
dude. She doesn't believe in the cast, dude. We're gonna show her. We're
I
gonna
wonder
show
who it
her."
was. Bro. Oh, maybe it was. It's definitely someone we know. I find it hard to believe it's just a rando.
I I think it's a good possibility it's a rando, or not like a complete rando, because I mean I don't know many people who, fucking, what am I talking about? Like I would say it's someone that somehow got introduced to the pod, whether through us directly or through one of our friends. Because yeah, I mean to look up this specific name, Demmer to Heaven, like that's kind of odd. Or unless this guy's just doing a deep dive on all the fucking up and coming podcasts and like just comments that same comment to every up and coming podcast, waiting to bait somebody. Um, yeah,
Interesting
fucking.
enough, I don't know how it works, but the first day I did upload the app on
Mhm.
Spotify, I tried to look it up by name and it was not coming up. So then a few days later, I looked it up by name and it did come up. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if it just took a little bit of time or if we are just in some sort, if we are finally in the algorithm.
Dude, we are in the owl.
I need to be in
Better
the
fucking
algorithm,
believe.
dude.
We were built for the owl. Think about
I
that.
want to be in it right now. I'll look it up right now, dude.
Well, the thing is like, I didn't have a Spotify before creating this pod with you, good pal. But I made one, and then one of the pods, like there's a section where it's like, what kind of music do you listen to? I just typed in some bullshit, and then that was all trivial, like not important. And then if I came to pods, and I think I typed in the name Demmer to Heaven, and it was like one of the you could like click on it to like say, oh, this is what I'm interested in. So I was like, yo, sick. We're already fucking there. Like we're you are able to look us up. Fuck, that's what I was excited about.
I put us under beauty, a beauty podcast. Should I change it?
Definitely. I think that
That was
was
very
funny
funny.
at first. No, it's funny at first, but I mean, that's misleading. That's false advertisement. We don't want to get sued or lost. We don't want someone trying to figure out how to put on makeup and be like, this isn't what I fucking wanted.
That would be so fucking funny though. If someone's like, "Oh my god, I want a fucking demo to heaven," and they just see a fat fucking John Gruden, and then they just fucking
Big
listen to
John.
it. It's just a bunch of nonsense.
Nonsense.
God.
First
Well, I
step was
mean,
historical.
according to them, they're looking to fucking put on some goddamn lip liner. And we're talking about eating taco palenque.
Oh, super Dillas, dude, bring it back. Yeah, I mean, I guess yeah, but nah, I think you should change it. Is it possible to put it under several tags, or is it just you're under the one?
What tag would you like? It's like, let me see what kind of tags we can change it to.
Dude, let's fucking see.
Let me see. Um, would you want to just go the fucking normal comedy route? How fucking boring. Oh yeah, we're a comedy
Yeah, I think that
podcast.
should definitely be one. I mean, if we could do
Oh,
multiple, then fucking, oh,
you
fuck,
suck, dude.
what the fuck? What do you think? What do you think we're trying to go under?
We're a comedy podcast. Yeah, we're a comedy
Musical,
podcast.
sports, we do it all here,
Um,
folks.
oh fuck, I might not be able to change it. Hold on, let me see.
Oh no, we're fucking pigeonholed
Damn, dude, our
into
Spotify
fucking.
impressions keep going up. Dude, we're
Oh
getting
yeah,
big.
dude. What is it at
123.
now? Oh baby, dude. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I mean,
Dude,
that
we
just
can't
gets me
stop all
riled
the
up.
time.
That makes me want to record at least 4 more episodes tonight.
Dude, we can't stop. Oh my god.
Can't
Okay,
stop,
I could
won't
change
stop,
it.
brother.
The category. So books, design, fashion, beauty, food. No, food might be one.
Food for sure.
Performance arts, investing, visual arts, careers, entrepreneurship,
Can we just do
nonprofit,
everything?
comedy interviews, improv, stand up, courses, how to, comedy fiction, government, history, nutrition, sexuality. Yikes.
Yikes.
Um,
Let's talk about that for a second. What do you think about females?
I love them. They're tremendous. They're the best.
All right, good answer. Hey, go ahead.
There's a ton here.
Damn. So I think for sure we have to put in comedy, even if it is super cheesy.
Should we do
I mean,
football? Let's go, dude.
a little bit. Do we do sitting on Sundays? A little fucking mini series. You know what I mean?
We might
Talking
have
ball.
to make that separate, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I know for like YouTube, you can definitely like make a playlist, so that could be like under its own thing. So, but maybe for demo, we just no. I think we can still release it under demo if we're doing Spotify, and then just make sure there's like title like fuck. With those, we can do like sitting on Sunday 1, 2, or sitting on Sunday, and then we can do the week, like a week, year, or
Right.
month, year, whatever. Yeah, and I think it'll work out like that.
For sure.
Yeah,
Alright.
fuck that. Yeah, we're not
Enough
doing a whole
inside
fucking
baseball
thing.
talk. What the fuck is good? I'm fucking hyped up right now. Um, man, guns. Yo, do you own a gun?
Yeah, several, many.
Damn, I didn't know you were fucking packing heat. Like, what do you got?
Nah, I got just the one. I got a 9 mil. It's a Smith and Wesson. Um, I think it's the M2, if I'm not mistaken, or is it? Yeah, I think it's the M2
Do you
or
think everyone should?
MP2.
Do you think everyone has a right to bear arms?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, dude, that's the Second Amendment, brother. But I don't know.
No,
I think.
no ifs, ands, or buts.
Oh, okay. Well, fucking. I think there's definitely if you're like a pedo, I'd say no. If you have certain fucking, if you've
All
been,
right.
gone to jail or been charged with certain fucking um, charges, then no. But I think if
So
you're just a
so you're
goddamn
anti
God-abiding
Second
a
Amendment kind
citizen,
of guy.
don't ever fucking put that on me, dude. Where the fuck did you get that from?
Isn't that what the Second Amendment's about?
Yeah, but like, I definitely think there should be like some restrictions. I don't think just anybody should be able to get a gun.
Oh, I thought you were a Second Amendment guy.
No, okay, so you're saying fucking like,
I'm
all
not saying
right,
it. I'm
dude.
just asking.
No, I'm not saying
Yo,
that.
you want a
No,
good
dude, no,
combo? I'll
fucking
give you a
talk out with
good
your
combo.
no, dude, listen. All right, no, let's hear from the fat mouth of obese Bill. What do you think? What do you
About
think?
what? About what, man?
Oh,
Give
you
me a
don't even
question.
fucking. All right. Do you think anybody and everybody should be able to own a gun in we'll just say the U.S.?
No,
Oh wow, I thought you were a Second Amendment kind of guy.
I never said that. You said it.
All right, so you don't so you don't think anybody should have guns, or what
I'm a
is your
fucking
opinion?
socialist, dude. You know me. I'm an anti-American kind of guy.
Boo! Fucking kick him out of here,
Watch
dude.
out,
Hey,
dude.
look, listen, we're taking applications for
Yeah,
co-hosts.
at least I'm true to my word, dude. You go, I'm a Second Amendment guy. No, well, but hold on. Pedophiles.
Oh yeah, I don't think everybody should be able to get them. You fuckhead Magoo.
So, I mean, let me ask you this. Does that make you an anti-Second Amendment guy, then?
I don't believe so.
Technically, it does, yeah, because Second Amendment it protects the rights of individuals to own and possess firearms for traditional purposes, including self-defense.
Right, but in somewhere in there, or like a sub fucking context or a
It
sub
doesn't say but pedophiles.
title.
It just says the right to, like, you can have a gun no matter what. It
So
should
no matter
not
who
be
you are.
infringed.
All right, then we need to change that up a bit, bro. Not everybody should have a gun.
Yeah,
If
dude.
you want to, if
Don't.
you want to pin me as fucking anti-second, fine, whatever. I don't think everybody should have a gun.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really give a fuck about the Second Amendment because obviously, like,
Are
not
you
everyone
packing?
should have a gun. I mean, look, dude. I don't like to say, dude. If someone rolls off on me, they can find out. You know what I mean?
Pull up on Obeseville, everybody. Everybody come slide on Obeseville.
I
See what
can't
the
move
fuck
very
happens.
fast, so just watch what happens, bro. I got something on my
So I
side.
just get to blasting. Nah.
But
And
yeah,
my legs don't
obviously
work,
it's
but the finger.
it's
Oh fuck you.
it's kind of a setting up the question. I know I was just fucking being a dickhead, but
No, you're good.
but some people really do believe they, yeah, everyone should have the right. It should not be infringed.
Whatsoever. To me, that's crazy.
I think it is too. I think it's a little bit ridiculous. Obviously, in this day and age, people are delusional about.
Everything.
Well, people just
Aw,
are
dude.
crazy, and they'll get guns and just go do crazy shit with it. And it's like, goddamn, cuh, what we doing here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking, dude. Like, I guess fucking, uh, like gun crimes have always been kind of up, but it seems like fucking, it's been more public now. There's a lot more public shootings. That's a whole thing. That shit sucks. Fucking, cause like I don't
Makes me so
always carry
upset,
my,
dude.
yeah, I don't always carry my fucking gun with me everywhere I go. So like if I'm on a fucking supermarket, bro, if I'm at like fucking Target, brother, I gotta run. I usually ain't packing the heat, which I should start doing. But yeah, cause fucking I gotta get the kiddos out. I gotta make sure they're safe. The wife, make sure they're good, dude. Family man, man of the house. Gotta protect the
Let's go.
fam.
Alpha male, actually, dude.
Alpha
If I
male, dude.
may.
Thank you. But um, yeah. So I mean, it makes sense to carry everywhere nowadays, just cause fucking you don't know what the fuck's gonna pop off. Especially in old Tejas, dude. I've heard that there's a like a bunch of like road rages that turn into like gunfights, and it's just like, dude, what are we doing? We're just trying to get to our locations. Why do we have to start fucking shooting at each other for this?
Yeah, all of a sudden, I'm driving to the brand new concert, and some guy just starts shooting up the joint. I'm like, what the fuck has happened? You know what I mean?
Dude, can you imagine fucking if someone shot up that concert? What do you think Jesse would do?
Dude,
Hey,
honestly,
you gotta leave. Hey, you
I
gotta
got
leave.
I get a little bit kind of creeped out because you have to figure there's a bunch of people upset at that guy. So if someone pulls
Oh
up
yeah,
with a gun
true.
trying to aim that thing at his head, look, man, he's on stage. There's probably 5,000 people in that venue. It's
No, it's not that
packed.
big.
Yeah, it's 5,000. Yeah, it was big.
Jesus.
At
It's
least
been a while
that's
since
what the
I've been to
capacity
one.
says on the old wiki. Um,
They
but
might be
yeah, dude,
fucking lying, dude. I think they might
might be
be lying
cat.
about their numbers.
Because there's a whole balcony area, and then the
Yeah.
bottom is pretty. Have you? Oh, you been there or what?
Yeah, I've been there. Like, there's like the balcony kind of surrounds the stage, and then there's
Yeah.
like nothing in the middle besides just like the pit. I kind of like the layout. It's kind of sick. And then there's like I guess you can get food there because there's like dining tables on the balcony. And I was like, yeah, it'd be kind of cool if just fucking grab some grub, enjoy a concert with the bay, fucking just have a good old time. But
Oh,
um,
sounds
we
so
were just in
bad.
the pit, dude, just fucking sweating. What sounds bad?
Going to a concert with Bay.
Why do you sound so sad? What's so bad about it?
It just sounds unenjoyable for me.
That's because you're always in toxic relationships. Dude, that's because you choose bad bays. Bro. I mean, believe it or not, some people actually like their bays. Obese.
Nah,
Nah, not
nah.
possible.
It's not possible, dude. No one likes their girlfriend. It's not possible, dude. Please, mark my words.
If you're trying to have a fucking good time, don't bring the bays.
Do not bring the. Just go with C-Pick. You have a
That's why
fucking
the
grand time.
that's why the fucking BP is finna be lit, huh? You finna have a
Oh
grand old time.
man, it's gonna be tremendous. Yeah, I don't.
Can
I
you?
can't. I can't. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say a whole bunch of hogwash. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say a whole bunch of hogwash as well. So I'll stop myself
Okay,
here.
all right. Well, I was just gonna say, can you imagine if fucking we're at the BP and someone's like, "Oh, by the way, I brought my girl." It's like,
That's what I'm
is this what we're
saying.
doing, dude?
It's like, oh
I was
yeah,
waiting to
yeah,
bust out the
cool.
pod, dude, and we like 9 dudes, one chick. We just all attack her like one of those beta male fucking
Oh, dude,
podcasts.
I would be going out to the backyard and just be like, all right, I gotta escape from this. No
I would
chance,
just
no
put on
chance.
anime. I wouldn't even talk, dude. I would just fucking. No,
If
just kidding.
there's
I
a
wouldn't do
guy
that.
who has enough fucking, I don't know, just unawareness to bring a girl to a 9-man bachelor party,
Well,
what
just
in
to a
the
bachelor party,
fuck?
it's understood, bro. Fucking, it's just like the guy's getting married, and then fucking it's just him and his boys. Like they're just gonna have a good time. Like it really doesn't even need to be said when you say BP. This guy
I
looks fucking lost.
It would be unbelievable for someone to be like, yeah, no, oh, she's on her way. She was not invited, or
Hey, she's bringing the superdillas, please.
just the pizza rolls just packed on. You know, she has it in a backpack, 2-pound bag.
Dude, we're gonna run that fucking social experiment. Those
Dude,
pizza rolls are gonna be laid out.
the episode's coming out. Just a social experiment.
Well, I don't think everybody who's going is gonna listen to the app. So we'll see, dude. We'll see who crushes the fucking the PRs and who doesn't.
Who's buying? Are you buying the PRs or me? Who's getting the PRs?
Dude, I'll snag from some from the Casa, but maybe you bring some too, because they might be a hit.
All right, I'll bring a
They
bag.
might
You
be a
bring a bag,
hit.
and we'll just fucking put it in the freezer before anyone sees. We'll try to
Yeah,
do
we'll
that.
we'll cook 2 batches, one with like no sauce, and then one with like you just completely drenched in some like buffalo sauce or something. See how people
Or
try to
should
fucking
we
navigate that.
just put them in the freezer and just see who cooks them? Or do you actually want to cook them first and then?
Can
Because
you imagine
obviously
someone's like,
people are going to be
"Yo,
drinking.
someone fucking left their fucking pizza rolls here, dude. Let's eat them. They're not gonna come back." Dude, that might be the move.
I
See who
mean,
fucking
whatever you
see
want to
who
do,
breaks
bro.
to the temptation. Who
I
caves
know
in.
at least a couple of our friends are going to listen to it and they're going to be like, oh, that's funny, haha. And they're going to be too
Oh,
fucking nervous. Or you know what? They might just grab them and just put them in the fucking oven and be like, yo, I don't give a
dude, they
fuck.
won't even grab a plate, dude. They're gonna be fucking ready for the fucking PRs. They're gonna just eat them out of hand. They're gonna grab a handful, walk to the fucking couch, slump the fuck down, and just fucking. Oh, these are good, ain't they?
Yo, how many do you think you could put down in one sitting?
Don't do this to me,
PR.
man. Don't fucking do this to me, man. What are you trying to do
How
here?
many
What are
pizza
you
rolls
trying to
can you throw down?
on the
At a time?
cash? You really want me to fucking? Dude, I throw down a whole bag
What's the serving
right here, right
size?
now.
17?
No,
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 it's
probably like
definitely a
8.
serving size. Yeah, yeah,
That's
you're
a
right.
party size. Relax, man.
A whole bag?
Nah,
How many's
dude.
in a whole bag?
Oh, okay, so I think they come in like okay. So if you buy a box and the box comes with 2 packs, I think they say like 84 per box. So it's like what 40, 42 per bag.
All right, so I'm seeing here Walmart has a 50 bag, 50
A
rolls.
50. Gee. So that's
Oh, six
25 per
bucks.
bag.
Six
Oh,
dollars. What the fuck? That
dude,
is so cheap. Oh my god.
dude, what are we doing? Why don't we
I've
only
been
eat
eating
fucking?
bad, dude.
Why don't we only eat? Dude, that in this economy? Are you kidding me?
Six
We
bucks
gotta go
for a
PRs.
50 bag.
Divide that, dude. That's less. That's like 10 equal like just a little bit more than $1 or a little less than $1.
I want the nutritional content right now, dude.
Don't.
Let me do it right now. Hold on.
How
Okay,
much is
so
one pizza roll?
they have a 50, a 40, and an 8 count. Okay.
No one's buying
Let
an
me
8.
do
Let's be
it.
honest.
Now it's fine an 8. Let's do this here.
Bro, how much is the 8 pack? Like 50 cents?
Let me see. Nutritional facts. Here we go. All right. All right. Here we see. Calories 210. Sodium 340. How many? What's the serving size? What the fuck? Let me go to the actual
one
website here.
one roll.
Serving size is 6 rolls, and that's 200 calories.
Dude, eating good.
30
Okay, so
carbs, 370 sodium.
oh, I do what? Not the worst. That is a lot of sodium per calorie, I think. But
You're definitely someone's definitely throwing down 12. So it's
what do you mean
400
someone?
calories.
I think that's normal. Fuck.
800.
Am I the guy?
No, come on,
Oh,
man.
dude.
You know,
Yeah, definitely.
at the B party,
Definitely.
people are throwing down 18 in a row, and they're throwing up.
Oh, dude. Okay. So there's like gonna be like 13 of us. So what are we gonna do? Fucking buy 250 packs? 100?
Yeah, I'll
That's
throw down
less than
six
10 per
bucks.
person, dude. What the
$6,
fuck?
dude. No big deal.
No, we gotta get like fucking. Yeah, maybe not everybody even wants one, but usually
A
whenever I eat,
hundred
like,
pizza rolls is that's that's fine, and we're obviously
divided
gonna have more food.
amongst 13 people. Yeah, you're right. You
It's a
know what I mean?
social experiment. Excuse, like pardon me.
Yeah,
Me and
true. We
you are
don't
gonna
we
be
don't
eating
have to
some
feed these
burgers.
guys.
You know.
Oh, we're gonna be high class in it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
we're
talking sandwiches with avocado and
we're
tomatoes.
high class in it. We're not eating that dog food.
We're not eating that junk.
That's PR. That's for
These are our fucking
it's for the
test
BBs.
subjects.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, who's test subject number one? Is it just whoever grabs them first?
Whoever grabs. So how do you want? Do you want to cook them first, or do you want to just leave them there and see who?
How about we serve
Wow.
them up like we cook them a little bit, but we leave them a little cold, and see who's really nasty, and we'll see who still goes after them cold.
Do
You know
they
what I
get
mean?
less points if they've already heard the cast and they're like, "Oh, we know what you're doing, but I don't care, and I'm still gonna eat it."
If anything, that's even more because it's like, oh, we know this is like to see what's going on, but
Because
then you still play into it.
they
That's
start
like,
getting
yo,
people want to start
you
snacking
want to be tested on, you
once those
fucking dirty
drinks
dog.
start flowing. People start like they want some chips, but oh fuck those pizza rolls.
Yo, I'm telling you, dude, put a couple fucking Bud Heavies in me. Oh, dude, that number goes from 10 PRs to like 15. Easy.
Oh
Easy.
man,
Um, no, dude, honestly, I don't even think it's that funny. We shouldn't even do this experiment. It's rude. They're our friends.
it's the funniest experiment of all time.
Dude, don't buy
I'll take
plates.
one.
Just buy that
I'll
one
take
bowl.
one. I'll take just
Oh, the
one.
chef's he's gotta taste his own food, don't you
I
know?
try it, dude. I haven't had a pizza roll in
Dude, don't get high on your own
probably a
supply, dude. Come
decade.
on.
We might. You know what? We'll get the 50 pack. I might get a 50 pack. I might even throw some bagel bites in there.
Oh,
And just get
dirty
old school.
dog. Now you're
But people,
talking.
they probably won't go for the bagel bites. They're not
Dude,
as popular as the PRs.
should that be another fucking experiment? See which ones the people like more. The BBs versus the PRs. I mean, what's really popping
The
on the
problem with
streets?
the bagel bites is that once you put them in that thing, like they get kind of like hard to chew. The PRs
Yeah.
just go down smooth.
Hey, quick, easy bite, dude. Perfect. Perfect little snack lunch thing. Got a little
And I'm
pocket,
assuming
dude.
everyone's over the hot pockets.
Hey, speak for yourself now.
But like I'm just assuming like people are not. They're like, oh yeah, I had one last week.
Dude, what if we cook these and everyone's like, oh yeah, we ate on the way here. That's fucking
Well,
lame.
I think that's why I guess I'm kind of being cheap about it in terms of like when I would want to do it. Like obviously the best time to do it would be
After the drinks
so,
are flowing.
yeah, we ate and then people keep drinking and then you're like, throw them in the air fryer. You just put them in.
Yeah, we should like throw an alarm on by like midnight to 1. That's like perfect PR time. Pizza roll, grubbing, dude. All right, who do you think is gonna eat the most?
Ah, bro, H Town.
No.
He said,
Dude,
I'm gonna get this one.
I'm gonna say me, dude. I ain't gonna be able to stop
I didn't know you
myself,
were gonna participate. I thought we were high class in it.
dude. Dude, the drinks are flowing. What do you think I could? Come on. Oh my goodness, can you not? Um, what do you think? I'm fucking. Nah, dude. I'm gonna
Just
eat a
send you a
burger.
burger. Just get like a second burger and just be like, yo,
A
I'll
Dave's
be
double. Oh yeah.
get a fucking Dave's double.
I don't understand why it's called Dave's, but it's a fucking Wendy's. All right. Anyways, now, dude, you can't tell me fucking drink a couple beers and you ain't gonna want like two. All right, you can't tell me this. I
Okay,
refuse to believe
in
this.
any normal situation, you're right. But in this situation, obviously, I'm going to be prepared.
You're gonna mentally prepare. You're gonna fucking
Just
how you
going to
gonna
have other food.
you don't gotta go through training camp. You don't gotta prepare like
This
that.
these
You don't gotta
PRs
watch
are
film.
exclusively for the social experiment for the lab rats.
All right, so if that's exclusively, I think we should do 50, and then we'll see who. Okay, dude, this is part of the
What
experiment.
if they just
Who's
start
gonna
like, what if it's like a
fighting?
bread
That's
line? They line up and they're like, "Hey, don't fucking take more
hey
than two."
hey hey, you grab five. Hey, hold on now, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. What if like physical fights start because of the PRs?
And
Dude, that would be sick.
I get into the
I'd
ice
say
chest.
that's
I'm
a
like, guys, I got another bag. Load them up.
no, There- guys. And- all right, let's be civil about this. I got another bag. I'd say that's a successful fucking experiment, dude. Let's fucking do it.
It's gonna work, dude. And we're in our high fucking seats, being like, hoo 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 hoo, just laughing like
Oh, huh.
assholes. We have monocles on. All right.
We throw around the Monopoly money. That's fun junk, dude. I can't wait. I can't wait to play some poker. God, I love poker. It's probably not entertaining for the pod,
No,
but
we're
I'm
gonna
finna
get
steal
down with some
everybody's
poker.
fucking money. You
Are you
better fucking
serious? Are
believe.
we betting real
Yeah.
money?
Oh no. But, you know, chips. I'm taking everybody's chips.
Yeah, dude. If we want to throw down some dollars,
Oh, would fucking let me know the day before and fucking I would withdraw like probably like $20 or some shit. $10.
let's bet light. Let's go.
And then we'd like to play each hand. It's like if you want to do 50 cents, we could do 50. We can do $1. I don't know, but I'd fucking because I don't want someone to be like, well, I didn't bring any money, and then be like, I go sit go sit at the kids table.
Someone always does that shit. Like, hey man, hold on.
That
I
would
don't
be
fucking
me. I would be
know.
like, I don't even know the rules to the game. I don't know if I want to put money on here.
We don't have
Yeah,
to
I don't
bet
blame
money,
them.
but if there's a couple people who want to do that, like me, you, let's just say C-Pick wants to throw in like
I think the DeWalt or DeWalt
yeah,
might want to.
yeah. DeWalt will probably get down with that. Depending on just who knows the game that well, I'm not very good. I know how to play it. I know how like the game's played, but essentially,
It's just a
correct me
numbers
if I'm
game, brother.
wrong, isn't it
You're
just a
playing the
game of
odds.
luck?
It is a game of luck. I mean, if everyone just plays their hand and not bet anything, not raise anything, then it is just strictly luck. But there's like nuances to it. It's like you can bluff, you can raise, you can hold. Um, oh, what do you call that? Where you just keep it the same. Uh, I forget what it's called. Goddamn. But yeah, there's like ways to get like an advantage. So even if you don't have a good card, you know how it works. So you can like bluff, like, oh yeah, fuck, and like you know something. There's a potential for there to be a good hand on the table, and you like the odds. Or if there's a bad hand, everyone's like, fuck, dude, no one has anything. But then you're like, oh yeah, you sure about that? And you fucking raise it up a bit, and everyone's like, oh, fucking someone might call you, or everyone might bluff out, or fold. But then if everybody folds, you already get the money that everybody put in to play. So there's like, there's definitely some nuances to it to where it makes it where it's not just strictly luck. So that's
It's
what
a
I
very
enjoy.
fun game to play.
Oh, for sure. Dude, people, we can't fuck. If we're gonna bust out the PRs, we gotta wait to hold off on the fucking poker. I don't want no fucking smudges of fucking processed sauce on my fucking cards or chips.
I think probably people might want to do some 21 and then maybe some poker. That'd be very fun.
Oh
I wonder
yeah,
who's all going. Man, it's gonna be a good time.
there was like 13 people in the chat.
I'll be in that fucking pool
Whenever,
with you just all day.
oh, I'm gonna be on the punching bag. You better fucking believe,
Oh yeah, you gonna get some cardio in?
dude. Without a doubt, I'm gonna fucking pretend like it's fucking. Nah, never mind. I was gonna say something.
All right, I gotta piss real quick.
Fucking A.
God
Fucking
damn
A.
it, dude. Give me one
Go for it.
second, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is part of the cast where it's just I do this solo. Solo dolo. It seems like this is just about every app. This guy has a bladder of a fucking chipmunk. It's alright, we'll push through and we will actually excel. Because as we all know, as has been mentioned before, I'm the favorite of the pod. One episode deep, they're fucking throbbing at the mouth for more. Or foaming at the mouth, sorry. Um, but yeah, we're gonna have a fucking bachelor party come June, and it's gonna be fucking sick. Just a good old time with the boys. Can never go wrong. Uh, fuck are we gonna do? We're definitely gonna play some video games because we're fucking losers. We're gonna play like Madden and shit. Maybe some fighting games. Uh, Poker. There's talks about going into town because it's around a popular area or populated area in Texas. Might hit the scene, catch a show. Who knows? I know somebody else in this podcast. I won't mention any names, but they want to hit the streets. They want to fucking go to the bar. And who knows? Maybe we bring some fucking PRs to the bar and see really who's
Yo,
nasty.
bringing PRs to the bar would be
Yo,
diabolical. That would be
that would be
insane.
so funny. That because okay, a good amount of people at the BP are gonna listen to the pod, so maybe that is the move. Just cook fucking PRs, keep them in like a insulated kind of
Oh
like
my god, this is the greatest idea I've ever heard in my life.
um and like tinfoil, and then when we get to there, we unwrap them. That way they still stay heated and stay warm. Then nobody wants to eat no fucking cold PR. Come on, let's be honest. And then we just see who's fucking down and dirty. We just put it in a fat fucking bowl and just put it out right in the center of the bar and see who's really with the shits.
Dude, I would literally love that. I don't know if it's possible because every single bar in that town has like some sort of
True.
like bodyguard or like not. They have like someone checking IDs. So if we're bringing in like some sort of bowl, they're gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck is that? You can't bring that in."
All right. So what if we?
finagle our way?
I was gonna say we could. This is where a bae would come in helpful. We could pretend like one of the baes is pregnant. Put the bowl over the stomach, right underneath or underneath the shirt, but they wear like a shirt under, and then that way it's not we're not nasty. We're not trying to fucking where the PRs are touching skin, and then we just put it out there. That's it.
Who's gonna bring Bay?
Nose goes, dude, not me. I'm not ruining the party. That might not be obtainable.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what? Maybe no, because then that's too easy. That's literally. I was gonna say we could do it to homeless people, but we're just feeding them at that point. I mean, they
You're
won't.
just gonna run off with the PRs.
Oh yeah, I mean at that point we're just doing a good deed, and I don't mind. But this is more for goofs and gaffs and laughs.
Oh man, there was one time in the same city, right, that we're going to.
Mm-hmm.
Had an old friend. We have a mutual friend that is going to the B party, and we got a little bit too tipsy at the old town, and it was whenever this town was like a zombie town, right after COVID. There was just 1,000 homeless people everywhere, and this guy had an old empty can of Copenhagen mint. and we were fucking lit, dude. And it was tremendous. And we just were walking, and there was like 2 tents. So like, just imagine like a creek and like a railing on like this busy ass street, and we're walking on the sidewalk, and we see this tent, and our friend and me, we both decided it was gonna be fucking hilarious, and I recorded him doing it. He threw the fucking can at the goddamn tent, and we just ran off and just started giggling like fucking schoolgirls.
Is that how you fucking ding dong ditch a fucking homeless guy? Hey, Merry Christmas.
I watched the video today. I still have it saved. It was from like 2021.
Dude, what the fuck? Y'all are rude. That's mean, dude. This guy's just trying to fucking survive.
And I sent it to like this. Whenever it happened, I sent it to a girl. She was like, "Oh my god, you guys are fucking devils. Fuck you." And I was like, "Fuck you." So
dude, it's a little funny, but yeah, it's a little rude.
I'm telling you.
Can you imagine, like, you're just at your apartment, right?
The funniest thing.
And someone just throws a Copenhagen mint can up on your balcony. You'd be a little upset. Like, hey, what the fuck's going on here?
Yo, thank you.
Oh yeah. But if it's empty, you're like, all right, who fucking did this? You go to the front office. You go to the lobby. Be like, someone pull up the cameras, please.
If I try,
I know you.
Well, this guy's not paying rent on the fucking creek. You know what I mean? So yeah, obviously, but this was just classic. This was just hilarious, just nonsensical juvenile classic. And then shortly after, maybe 5 minutes after, our friend almost got into a tussle with a very tiny homeless man. And I had to tell our friend, like, hey, we probably shouldn't do this. This is not great.
This guy's got nothing to lose, so keep that in mind.
He got fired the fuck up, and I was like, fuck, man, this is not good. Because we were both very drunk.
Inebriated.
Yeah, and this fella, the homeless fella, had nothing to lose, and he didn't give a fuck. And obviously, like, he was
wearing jeans, no socks. He did not care.
He like slammed the door in our face. He was being a dick. He was talking shit. But yeah, it was. Our friend was about to fuck this guy up, and I was like, dude, probably not the best idea. Let's take a walk.
It's not worth it, dude. Come on, let's just fucking walk it off, bub. It was probably his tent.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe he saw us do that, and then he got.
Did he bring that up?
No, I think he just made a race comment. The guy, the homeless guy, and I didn't hear it. Our friend heard it, and then he got fired up. But the guy was being a dick anyways. I don't know. He might have showed a knife. I might just be misremembering that.
Oh, dude, fuck a knife. You know there's AIDS on that, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of diseases. That's probably not true. He probably didn't have a knife. But
we're just making shit up now, huh?
Yeah, he was a very kind of shifty character. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, not to be rude, but I don't imagine it's a very fucking civilized man. Excuse me, sir. You know what I mean? Like this character, he was homeless. Yeah, I can imagine.
He was a dickhead, that guy.
Yeah. Probably high. Hey, who knows?
We ended up coming, so like we wrapped around, and then, man, it was a jam-packed night too. And then we went back to the same corner store where that homeless guy was at. And then, yeah, he didn't do anything.
Did y'all see the guy again?
Yeah, we saw him again.
Eye contact and everything?
Oh, yeah. We were like, yeah, what the fuck, bro? And then nothing happened.
Wow. Dude, you're stepping on his fucking...
Because we were trying to get a can of dip. So he threw the old can out to the tent. And then we tried to get another one. And the guy tried to start problems. And
gotcha. And then y'all left and then y'all circled back. Okay, I get you.
And our friend had
what were y'all doing in town?
We went to go see Shane Gillis.
Good, dude. How'd that fucking go? Was that good?
Yes, it's on YouTube. Yeah, it's live in Austin. I'll just fucking say it.
Dude, that's I think you already mentioned that city, but yeah.
It was that
oh shit.
Recording, the one that he used.
You think I can hear y'all fucking laughing if I fucking
You
throw on
could
the
hear
tape?
me laughing in one slight moment. I could tell because
You sound
I
like a
kind of
bitch.
I laughed. I laughed before anyone else did, and I remember this guy looking, Shane Gillis like looking my way and being like, "Bro, yeah, I heard the joke. That's why I'm laughing." I don't know, but there's this one moment I remember, like that specific moment. He does the same thing in the taping, but supposedly there's two tapings, and this one night that we went, you could hear like a nightclub tremendously, like music was blasting, just big bass, and I think he makes a comment about it in the actual taping, and I remember him making a comment about it that night because it was loud as fuck. But you can't hear it on the taping.
Gotcha. On the one that
So
probably got published.
yeah, they edited it out pretty good.
All right, power of editing, dude. Saved our
Power of
asses
editing.
already.
Real sad.
Already. Fucking drafted in the fifth fucking podcast. Already saved our ass multiple times, dude.
This one is very good. God damn it. This one's fucking going very well.
Oh yeah, you know it. I mean, dude, we're in the golden era right now.
We're fired up.
We're in the golden era of the Philadelphia Eagles and in this fucking Denver to heaven. And I'm just very excited, very happy. Dude,
Yo, do you think
but
the
yeah,
Pats
dude.
will have a better record than the Philadelphia Eagles next season?
Oh, let me see. What place did y'all get?
In the draft,
No, 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 no. In the division.
four.
Oh. Yeah, I could have figured. No, that's a rude comment. So y'all have an easier schedule. Do y'all know which divisions y'all play?
AFC North, wherever the Bengals, Ravens, and Browns play.
All right. I think y'all lose to the Ravens. I think y'all beat the Browns.
Alpha,
I think it. No, don't get too happy. I think it's a little bit close.
Alpha.
Um, Dude, there's no way y'all played the Pats. Y'all played the Bengals this year, didn't y'all?
Yeah, first game of the season.
But y'all didn't play that division,
No,
and y'all didn't play that division last year.
we played y'all first game of the season last year.
Yeah, but that's the NFC division that y'all played. You play an AFC and an NFC. I don't
Oh,
know.
gotcha.
Either way, I
I remember
think
this year it was Bengals, Jacksonville, Titans, Jaguars.
so the South. Y'all played the South.
We played the Niners.
Y'all play the Rams.
We played the Rams. Barely lost. What up? Cardinals.
Okay, so y'all played them, and the year prior. So not this most recent year, but 2024 or 2023.
Philadelphia,
We played
Dallas,
y'all. Yep.
um,
And
New
then
Orleans.
so yeah, I don't know. I think for sure the Eagles get a better record than y'all, but I think y'all are going to do very well, especially given that y'all have the weaker schedule simply because y'all are in fourth place last year. I think I'd like what y'all did in the off season. I'm projecting 8 to 9 wins. I think that's valid. I think that's fair, and I think that'd be a good season. I don't know if you would agree, but I think the Eagles they can rough out 10 to 11, somewhere around there wins. I think maybe 12. I think we would need 12 to win the division. Haven't had back-to-back winners since like fucking '04, '05, and that was the Philadelphia Eagles. God bless. Um, so I think, yeah, we'll win the division, and we'll have a better record than y'all. But y'all might sneak into the playoffs.
Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go.
Dude, Patriots Unfiltered, get fucking riled up, dude. Do you think y'all make the playoffs?
No. Not at all. But I'm riled up. So yeah, outside the actual AFC East division, they play the Browns, Falcons, the Giants, Jets, Well, yeah, Jets. Panthers, Steelers, Raiders, Bengals, Buccaneers, Titans, Ravens, and Saints.
So did this schedule already come out, or is it just opponents?
Yeah, opponents.
Okay, gotcha. Dude, dude.
Definitely an easier schedule. Well, it's a fine schedule, I guess.
Yeah, I think if you are gonna play the AFC North and then but NFC West, I think that's those two divisions are tough, and there's some teams in there that suck, like the Browns, um, the Bengals. They're good offensively, but defensively, I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to them too much in the
So
draft
it
and the
looks like they play
offseason, so
the
they might be better.
AFC North and the NFC South, right?
Oh, so that's who y'all gonna play?
Oh, the Titans. No, the Titans are AFC, right?
Titans are AFC. They are AFC South.
Yeah. I don't know who else they play. I'm a bit confused by what the fuck I'm looking at. Who
You're
gives
good.
a fuck?
Fucking yeah. Who gives a goddamn flying tit? If we're being honest. But listen, y'all. Fuck. You really don't think you make the playoffs? We can get off of football if you want. I don't know if that was your attempt.
Um, Let me think. So you have Jets and the Dolphins and the Bills. The Bills are most likely going to go again and not do fuck all. Again, they'll never. They just won't do it. If this year and last year wasn't they're not going to do it. That head coach needs to be fired, bro.
I don't know. I think the KC is going to take a step back, dude.
That's
They're
fine.
definitely not going to reach Super Bowl next year. So I mean, if they're not reaching the Super Bowl, and then you think about who's in the AFC, Bills are up there.
If you
Last year
only
was, I
for
guess last year
all
was a
intents
rebuild,
and
and they still did good.
purposes, I would say the Ravens. They were the better team.
Yeah, I agree, but fucking at the same time, dude, Lamar, LJ, come on, the dude's got to fucking something's got to give.
What makes you think the Chiefs would take a step back?
Fucking Kelsey's older.
Yeah, fair,
Um,
fair.
Kelsey's older. Fucking, I think.
No Joe Tooney.
No, Jude. Yeah, exactly. Well, they did
O
get a
line,
tackle in the
O
first
line
round.
looking kind of rough. Yeah, but the patellar tendon thing.
Yeah, true, true, true. Um, I don't know who else they got in the draft. I would imagine they have to beef up that O line simply because of what the fuck happened in the Super Bowl. Shout out Eagles. Um, and then yeah, Kelsey's gonna be older. He just there's not a lot of weapons. I don't think Hollywood Brown's coming back, but at the same time, the fucker didn't play last year. Um, uh, yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, they drafted. I mean, there's a guy named Jalen Royals, and it would have been cool to have him on the Patriots. I like who we got though. He's not.
You're
He's
greedy,
pretty
dude.
good.
You got 11 players. Relax.
They picked round 2, defensive tackle, round 3, edge, cornerback, and then wide receiver Jalen Royals. What up? Linebacker, running back,
Yeah, they lost
and
Nick Bolt, so that makes sense.
so yeah,
A little
they
late.
went a little bit heavy on defense. Josh Simmons, if he's ready, if he's moving around. So supposedly he was moving around either at the combine or at the pro day,
Yeah.
and he looked good. So if he's ready, dog, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I still feel like KC's. They'll
Well,
always be whatever
well,
they
the
are.
thing is also like, how much do you think them going to the Super Bowl was just mental edge over the other teams? Because like, I think low key like the other teams felt like they have to play perfect, and they didn't really play their games. Some teams when they played the KC, like a prime example would be 2023 AFC Championship game. Like the Ravens were obviously a run team, and then all of a sudden they're going against Patrick Mahomes, and they think that fucking Lamar Jackson's gonna throw them to a win. And this year he actually did very good. He threw like 4,100 yards, but that's just not like at that point in time, that wasn't their identity. And even this year, I mean, Derrick Henry had like 1,900 yards. Like they're it's a balanced attack. That's what you continue to do. Just because you're playing the best quarterback doesn't mean you fucking try to outduel them. Just from a throwing aspect, it's like, brother, just play your game. What got you here? And then so that could be another thing. And then also, dude, making 4 Super Bowls back to back to back to back is just wild. Fucking, that's like the Buffalo Bills type fucking
Yeah.
shit you're talking there. So I just think like it's a numbers game. There's a point in time where they don't go fucking 4 in a row. I don't think they go 4 in a row. So I don't think they're making the Super Bowl. I'm not saying they're gonna be fucking dog shite. Um, but I think fucking that big blowout is a detriment to them, and then other teams will be like, oh, okay, fucking so. All we got, not all we got to do, but a good way to beat them is just get to the quarterback. Everyone stay honest in their rush lanes. I'm not saying everybody can just rush 4, and obviously KC, they looked at that Super Bowl was like, there's no way they didn't take away from that game. We got to beef up that O line, but definitely beatable, definitely human. Um, yeah, it's about time fucking someone else goes to the Super Bowl for the AFC.
I would pray to God so, and I think it's going to be the Ravens.
That would make the most sense for sure.
Yeah, I think it's look if Derrick Henry doesn't regress because the year that he
I got
had,
old man.
he's old and
Yo, if he was like so close to getting another 2,000 yard season. If he would have been the first quarterback, first running back to do that ever. If he was able to do that, that would have been monumental. He's for sure first ballot Hall of Fame, but that would have been insane watching him go for um 2,000 yard season in his career. No other running back's done that. That's just crazy. But
I am tired of seeing just the same teams like in the last 2-3 games. I mean, really two like Ravens, Bills, Chiefs. In terms of that whole thing,
yeah,
I don't know, man. I mean, hopefully the Patriots kind of squeak in by maybe make a little splash, maybe an upset win. That'd be cool to see, but
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
y'all
the
get past
Dolphins are
the
gonna.
divisional round if y'all do get in.
Dolphins ain't gonna be
But that'll be
squad.
fun.
Maybe the Jets. Nah, not the Jets.
Yeah, nah, not the Jets. Justin Fields, come on now.
Yeah, no.
Come on, playa.
It's no good.
Come on,
It's gonna
playa.
lose. Yeah,
Betting you
go
Bears.
Pats, bro. They're gonna win the division. Let's fucking go. 12
Yo, hey, is your good friend who likes the Green Bay Packers? Is he a fan of the pod? Has he listened to this?
He is not.
Have you told him about it?
I don't think I have actually.
Interesting. You think it's up his alley or no?
Probably not. It's probably not up his alley.
Wow. Well, I was just saying because fucking the draft was held in Green Bay this year, so
Yeah.
um. But damn, dude, that sucks, dude. We need as many fans as possible, dude. How do
He
we? How do
showed
we?
up to where I was watching the draft.
What
Oh
was it? A
man,
bar?
this was hilarious. Yeah, it was a bar. There was a bunch of people. Like we invited like a whole group, and then everyone was there. And then he showed up, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck, man? What's good?" And so he was there, and he looked to like diagonally. I don't know if this was a lie. I don't know what it just seemed kind of strange. But he got like a beer. I was like, "Yo, man, it's good to see you." X, Y, and Z. And then our other coworker was there. We were all talking, having a good goof. And he
You
sees
talking
this
about NC?
NC. Oh
Okay.
yeah. And he sees this guy in like a green shirt on like the other side of the bar, and this guy's like facing the other way, so he doesn't see my friend. And he goes, "Oh my god, bro." I was like, "What, man?" He was like, "That's my ex-girlfriend's uncle. This is bad news, man." And I'm like,
The
"What?"
fuck?
I
Who
was like, "He's a
cares?
Jets fan?" He was like, "Yeah, he's a Jets fan." I'm like, "God, what a dickhead." He was like, "Look, man, I can't be here. This is gonna.
What the fuck?
He doesn't like me. It's gonna turn bad." I'm like, "Bro, you guys dated like 2-3 years ago. Who gives a fuck?" And then he was like, no. I was like, oh god.
Jesus, it must have
So
been a bad fallout. What the
I don't
fuck?
know if it was cat. I don't know if he was just trying to find like an escape plan, but obviously like it could have been that because he just got married, and his
Hmm.
wife has two children
Hmm.
that are not his. So like maybe his wife was like, yo, where you at? Get home. And then maybe he
Mm.
was like, he didn't want to go, but he had to find a way out.
Typical, dude. Bay's always ruining a good time. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
look, I don't want to fucking say much, but it is what it is. Me and his wife do not see eye to eye.
Mm.
It's not good.
What'd you do to her, dude?
Are you asking genuinely, or do you already know the story?
No, I really, nah, we've talked plenty of times. I mean, like the thing is, it's like it's open to the pod if you want to answer.
Okay.
Obviously, I know, but I don't know if you want to get into the deets. This is your friend, so honestly, it's probably best if you don't. So
Yeah, no,
we
it's
can
fine.
just
I mean, I'll be very uh, general about it. Like, let's just say I was at their house, and he brought up a subject, and I spoke freely about the subject because he wanted to also get her take on it, and then she didn't. She quickly, like before I was even done with the
swiftly,
subject,
sternly.
maybe about like 10 seconds in, 20 seconds into the subject, she was like, no, you're completely wrong. And I'm like, I didn't even finish the story. She was like, no, you don't understand. This is how it works, and you're wrong. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, are you going to let me fucking finish the story? Because then I start getting upset. Obviously, the
Jeez.
drinks are flowing, and I think she was a little bit, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
oh,
Oh
fuck,
yeah.
dude. I should probably, yeah.
Ed,
So
you want to
yeah,
edit?
that's just basically
We
what
can
it
leave it there.
was.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, fucking. That's so strange because it seems like he definitely asked. He wanted your take and her take. So I'm assuming they were having a discussion on the subject prior to you joining in on the conversation.
I thought
So
everything was cool, good to go. Like I thought everyone was on the same page. Like, all right, let's get give me some advice. Versus, no, you're completely wrong before anything was even really said. I didn't even get to the
yeah,
point.
before anything was established.
It was very weird. It was very like aggressively pointed. And then I
You
was like, all
think?
right.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just said like at that point I just removed myself. I was like, okay, well if you're gonna be like this, then I have to go. There's no point in me being here.
Good move. Yeah.
It just seemed too aggressive, and I just poured the beer out, put it in the trash. I said, hey, I told my friend like, hey man, love you. I'll text you. I gotta go. And that's exactly how it went. There was no fuck you, you fucking cop. That's obviously
Yeah.
if I was 18,
That's uncalled for.
that's how it would have went. But
Really?
obviously, oh yeah, if I was young, you know how whenever I was a young
Even if it
man,
was like a good friend, you would be right there, be like, yo,
I would never
fuck
have told
you.
him that. I would have told his girlfriend that.
Yeah, but he was like right there in the convo. Like
Yeah,
that's
at
right there
18, I would have
basically.
been like, yo, fuck you. You don't fucking. I didn't, bro. At 18, it didn't give a fuck. Like I didn't give a fuck who was with anyone. I would have been like, look, I love you, but the girlfriend that you're with, she's a fucking cunt. I would have been just like that. I would have said what I was feeling.
Dude,
But obviously you have to
bring
censor yourself. People are, they get
bring
upset.
that obesity back. We need that obesity
No,
bill
no,
back.
no, no, no. That's the devil. The
That needs to
devil.
come out the BP, dude.
Fuck no, dude. Megalodon. You can't have that fucking devil.
Hey,
No, no.
the
I
devil don't
definitely.
dance in my backyard.
That's not good to bring around. You can't have that. I'm not like that anyways, but yeah, it was unfair. And what's weird is that I've known her before I knew him.
Definitely,
So
because I was gonna ask, like, that's what I was gonna ask, because it seemed like, based on that response and not even letting you finish, you said you didn't even make your point. I feel like she definitely had some like already pre-existing issue with you. If she's like fucking already cutting you off, fucking being like, "Nah, you're completely wrong." What the fuck? I mean, I don't talk to people who I don't know like that. Even if the drinks are
Yeah.
flowing, I like to think I'm a little bit more, uh, like, civil than that. I don't know a better way to put it, but yeah, fuck, nah, that's weird. So, do you think she had some like previous issue with you, or just?
For sure. Yes.
Hmm.
Not like with me and her, but um, I used to date someone, and I think she probably thinks I
Congrats.
fucked her over, and so the
I'm assuming
person.
she's friends with this person.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So I guess maybe she just always held this, and it's fine if she always held that perspective, but obviously no one's anyone could have their own judgment of whatever they think someone's relationship is until you're not in it, and until you are, then it's really not for you to have that perspective.
Well, if you were dating said person, I feel like said person definitely talked to the your friend's girlfriend, and so fucking obviously whenever you're tell people fucking your business, usually there's always two sides to the story, and usually when people tell their perspective, they try to seem like they're 100% not in fault. So that could be why she has that previous fucking perception of you.
And I get it.
Was
Some
that?
people get defensive of their friends, right? I'm not that way. Like if I had a friend and I felt like some girl fucked him over, then we're just not friends with that girl. And no matter what, like we just don't associate. Um, obviously if she comes around, it's not my place to be a dickhead to her. It has nothing to do with me. I wasn't in that relationship,
Yeah.
you know. So then I'd be like, okay, cool. I
Well,
mean,
hey,
if she's
fucking.
starting problems, then yeah, then we could talk. But yeah, dude, are you setting up the alarm again, dude?
Nah, dude, this fucking engine keeps cranking on me because the
Crank
auxiliary
that thing.
battery it keeps getting below a certain threshold, and it's like it's got to wake itself up, bub.
Interesting, dude. My auxiliary battery went out. I could change it for you.
Nah, dude, it's perfectly fine. It's just fucking yeah, yeah. That was funny.
That's
Perfect
enough, dude.
time to laugh right there.
Oh, I'm trying to think if we should edit anything out from that story. I didn't say any names, right?
No names. I thought it was good. I mean, you weren't. You definitely were just trying to tell the story. No one. You weren't trying to make someone be in the wrong situation. This is like shit that did happen. So if like
We're an
if
hour in,
if this gets
so no one's. Yeah, they're not gonna listen to this.
whoa, dude, I think you question or you have a false idea of our fan base. They listen all the way through. Watch
Well,
the
these
fuck
people
out.
are not our fans, so that's all I'm making sure of.
Nah, yeah, dude, everybody's gonna be our fans one day. Well, I was gonna say, fucking, if this story makes it around to that person, it's like you can't be too upset because this is just what happened. If you're
And
upset
yeah,
about what was
that's
said,
the truth.
then you're
Yeah,
just ashamed of your behavior. Fix it. Come on. We're
come
adults.
on.
We can all self-reflect.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I agree with that.
Not everybody does, dude. Some people fucking have to have it their goddamn way. All right, dude. Let's get to a tough subject. You wanna?
Let's do it. Let's go on some TS.
Abortion. What do you think?
Oh man, okay,
Abortion. Hot button
abortion.
topic. Hot.
Love the topic.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so what do you think, dude?
What do I
Are you
think
Third
about
Amendment?
abortion?
Are you fucking drafted in the Fifth fucking Amendment? What are you doing?
Ooh, going down to 5. If the situation arises, so what do you mean? Like if some girl is pregnant, correct?
If some girl's pregnant, so we'll do a.
All right.
I,
If is it a bae or some girl?
well, I was gonna throw out multiple situations, but for
Please,
this one,
please, please, please.
we'll just say you're dating a girl, right? And you're not even sure where the relationship is going,
Oh,
and then you find out she's like, dude, hey, by the way, I'm a couple days late.
cool.
What is old obese Bill? what's his input? What is he thinking? Is he scared? Is he ready to become a better man? What's going on?
Honestly,
Now
yeah.
this is very vanilla because there's always nuances like fucking is she the problem as to why you don't think this situation is gonna work out or relationship? But we'll just leave it at that for now.
Are we like exclusively dating just each other?
Yeah, y'all are a thing. Exclusive. Speaking of
If she's a
exclusive,
couple
check out our
days late,
Patreon.
to be
We got
quite
exclusive
frank,
content over there.
I'll
Uh
just be like, yeah, okay. Well, we'll just
huh.
wait a
Is it
couple
even
days.
mine? Okay.
Like, I really won't worry at that point.
I don't think so, dude. You're a very worrisome guy. You very worrisome guy.
Megalodons, I can't lie to you. I've been through a couple situations in my adulthood. I just won't. I actually really won't worry at that point until it gets to like a month in.
Okay. All right. So say it's confirmed. She took a whole urine test.
Hmm.
Hey, this thing's popping up positives. There's false negatives, but not ever false
Two tests,
positives. We'll say three. We'll say three.
three all
Um,
positive.
all positive, baby. All right, two positives, one fucking insufficient piss.
Do I love the girl?
You really like her, but you just don't know where the fuck the situation's going. Like
Yeah, I'll
you
have the
don't
kid.
know. Oh damn,
Yeah, yeah. What up, dude? Little Dempsey on
dude,
the way.
little Dempsey. That's the fucker's name.
Little dog Dempsey.
So what if it's a female? Is it Dempsey? What are we doing there?
The female's up to the females, you know, and whatever she wants to be.
Dempsey lion? Nah, dude.
Yeah, I'll have the
Fuck all
child.
that. Oh, all right. So what if? All right. So you have this
I've never
child.
had an abortion, by the way. What up? Let's go.
Hey, good dude.
Don't
Same
have
here.
children either.
Good man. Same here. Okay, so let's say you do have this child, and this child turns out to be a female, right? And then this is still on the whole, abortion topic, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, unfortunate, she gets SA'd, right? And she
My
finds out
daughter?
from that situation. Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
So, and then you find out that she is actually pregnant from the situation. Is abortion 100% on the table right then and there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because that's like the extreme case, and then the other one was like a very simple layup, like simple situation. That's why I was just like, yeah. Because people say like, no matter what, you shouldn't have an abortion. But dude, if that's the case, dude, that baby is not. I'm not gonna subjugate my daughter to have a child from someone that she got SA'd by. It's just like no bueno.
Yeah, it's a terrible situation. That's an awful situation. But
Yeah,
Jesus
that might be a little
Christ,
bit too dark.
we're
Yeah,
getting
that might
some
be a little
real
bit too
talk,
dark.
huh?
Yeah, that's a little dark, but
Ah,
yeah.
fuck it. Who cares, man?
Oh, who fucking
This is a
cares?
fucking nightcast.
Working on our night cast. Hey, brother, are you fucking drinking any?
Maybe just some water.
Oh, dude, we got to get a real nightcast going,
What
dude.
do you mean,
Oh,
dude?
BP for sure. I'm talking about the fucking drinks flowing, dude, and fucking, you know what I mean? Dude, I
What
don't
time is
gotta
it?
spell it out for
Like
you.
where you are?
I'm not saying right now, guy. 4 o'clock where I'm at.
Oh, you're Central Standard Time?
Oh yeah.
Yikes. Me too.
You want to call it?
Yeah, that's up to you, dude. I'm down to keep it rocking. I like the fucking
Dude,
abortion talk.
that remark made it seem like you wanted to call it, dude. Come
You want
on.
to go to
What are we
fucking
doing?
Israel-Palestine war? You want to
I
talk
know
about what
nothing
the
about.
guy
Are
commented?
are you caught up in that fucking situation, brother? Because I know
I have
nothing.
no
You
idea.
can talk Ukraine, Russia.
All I see is just girls commenting, "Oh my, free Palestine! You don't fucking get it, free Palestine!" All that shit. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I get. Yeah, sure, yes, free Palestine. I don't
Sure.
fucking know anything about it. And how the fuck do they know? And let's be honest. How the fuck how do they know?
They're definitely getting it force fed.
I had a friend, and funny guy, chill guy. He's more of like an Invader Zim type guy, but
Good man.
he's good to have around, like a chill, good vibes kind of guy. Fun to drink with, fun to like, cook with, and just have chats. Maybe he'll bring you like another sort of perspective into any sort of like situation you're having. This guy started dating someone, and all of a sudden he's just started posting about Palestine. No, man, Palestine this, Palestine that, man, you don't get it, all that. And I'm like,
You don't get it.
You're fucking gay as fuck. And I was like, hey.
Well, all right? So, all right, go. Sorry, go ahead.
I was like, hey,
go ahead,
friend. Let me ask you something. He goes, what's up, man? I'm like, when did you become this political commentator? All of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
And he goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, you're talking about Palestine, like you're fucking, like you're there, like you're at the Gaza Strip, knowing what's happening. What the fuck happened to you? Obviously, I knew he was dating this retarded chick that is obsessed with that whole movement. And I'm like, look, man, this is not you. If you're letting a girl change you for some sort of thing that you didn't give a fuck about before you dated her, what are you doing? You have no backbone. And I knew that from right there and then. Later on, there was another experience that I had with him that really did show it. But
dude, he's definitely eating the PRs at the BP. There's no doubt.
Oh, dude, he's eating the whole 2 bags.
Oh, y'all brought a bowl for me? Oh, thank you. You shouldn't have.
This guy was basically eating up this fucking woman's PR and just couldn't stop
That's
about
beautiful.
Palestine.
I love it.
And I was like, what the fuck? And look, love the guy. He's a nice guy, but he just kind of attached onto this lady and just couldn't stop. And I was like, well,
oh, man.
I can't have this. Like, there's no need for us to be friends.
I can't be around this. This is too beta for me, son.
It's far too beta, and it's far too like. Well, you're just not my real friend. Because you're not like
but Jesus Christ!
No, you're not. You're not like a real person.
You're not your own you.
Hey, you got to be your own man.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Be your own man. Dude,
bro, you got to be your own fucking man. Like it's the best. It's really actually sound advice from.
Oh, beautiful. From fucking.
Oh, JH. So.
Oh yeah, the good one.
It's sound advice, and this guy was not doing that. And I was like, if you don't really believe in what the fuck you're saying, just fuck off. You're just fucking gay. And so I haven't spoken to that friend since last summer. So he's fucking.
I think I know who you're talking about because you mentioned
thing.
this. Dude,
his
fucking
girlfriend confronted me about.
Oh yeah, let's get into the nitty gritty, dude. Let's get into the nitty gritty. You and Baze don't get along.
His girlfriend was saying some nonsensical shit, and I looked at my other friend, the gay, and I was like, "Yo, what is happening?" And then she didn't like me from the get go. I think it's just because, a lot of bays they don't like. I don't know. They just don't like.
Dude, they don't like alpha males, dude. Right. They don't like alpha males, dude. She's obviously dating a BM, a beta male. And she just didn't like your energy. She was like, yo, why'd you say, is that not an easy listener?
This fucking alpha male talk.
No, dude, this is alpha male podcast. You should put that in one of the subjects of Spotify. Alpha male. We talked about alpha male quotes. Love them. We're coming out with some of our own. Watch out for those. And then, yeah, she didn't like the energy. Dude, you were too strong. She obviously likes BMs. And because she's dating one, she can mold him into what he can't think for himself. So she's like, all right, let me take advantage of this guy. But dude, she fucking, as soon as you walked into the room, she felt like your presence, and she was like, nah, this guy's too alpha. I can't manipulate him.
Oh, she was so fucking rude. I was always so nice to this lady, and she was so mean. And
is she overweight?
She's not, but she has this. Supposedly, she had the a sort of like autism thing going on, like a half
Dude, why are
autistic
you
thing.
lying just to make her fucking put dirt on her name?
Look, I'm just trying to tell you the truth, man. Um, that's what I heard third hand. Like she's on the spectrum, sort of, but not fully. But she was a dick. Like she was so mean. And I would ask my friend. I was like, bro, do you think that she's fucking mean? And he was like, yeah, she's kind of a dick. And I'm like, okay, so it's just not me. Like
Okay, so
she
you
was
asked
kind of a
not the
dick.
guy that she was dating. You asked the other friend, like, "Yo,
Yes,
is she a bitch
GA.
or am I tripping?" Okay.
And then he was like, yeah, I don't really like her. And I'm like, all right, thanks, man. Like, why the fuck is she so mean to me? So then after that time where she like confronted me, I was like, all right, you know what? Then just fuck this. I'm just gonna fucking let loose. And I
Oh
told my friend, I
yeah,
was like, dude, you're
prime
being a
obese
bitch.
Bill is
This
coming back.
fucking, you need to stop. And then he was like, hey man, don't say that about my girlfriend. I was like, I don't give a fuck who's your girlfriend.
So
She's
he
an
finally stood
asshole.
up for
You're an
himself.
idiot. Yeah. And all of a sudden, like, so once she said the shitty thing to me initially, he was like, hey
Mhm.
man, don't worry about it. I told her, I put her in her place, man. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. You didn't put anyone in your fucking place. Like, just stop.
He tried and she shot that shit down. She's like, "Shut up, bitch. Come
Absolutely.
on.
Absolutely, bro. And what
You
sucks
want
with
this
this is
autistic
like,
pussy or not?" Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad. Dude, that's so bad. Sorry. All right. Continue,
what
please.
sucks with this is that, like, as a friend, I was truly, like, always there for him whenever times were tough. X, Y, and Z, like, whatever the situation was. Not trying to get too specific, but
I
yeah.
met this guy, right?
Nah, I don't think you ever met this guy.
Okay, gotcha.
But whenever times were tough, and look, whoever needs a friend, a helping hand, if you want to go come hang and cook and eat some stuff, and like just have a good time, or just have a warm meal or a place to stay. You know what I mean? I don't
Oh,
know.
damn. Shit was getting that tough, huh?
I mean, potentially, people get kind of certain
Oh, shit
situations
happens.
happen,
Yeah.
and then
I was like a
I don't.
runaway for like fucking 2 hours. It's all right. It happens.
Maybe I'm being too dramatic. Like it's not the way I'm making it seem. He didn't. He never needed a place to stay, but
Oh.
I don't know. Just people around him, and just some good goofs. But yeah, and then just this shit happens. I'm like, all right, well, this is no good. This has to stop. So
has he? Has your other friends kind of stopped fucking with him too?
yeah, yeah. Ever since that moment,
Is it like no one else liked him, so you were just like, yo, fucking whatever, fuck that guy, and everyone was just like, yeah, I never liked him. Is that kind of what
I
happened, or?
think my other friend tried to hang out with him again with that girl, and it
Hmm.
just got weird, and they left very quickly, and I wasn't there,
Yeah.
and so my other friend was like, all right, well, that was weird. And so he never reached out. The other guy didn't reach out until like recently. And my other friend, I don't know. He just doesn't want to hang out with them, I guess.
Jesus H. That sucks, dude. Fucking, you're just a normal dude. I don't know. He kind of seems like a beta,
Yeah,
but
I'm talking about some fucking drama as a fucking. Anyways, who cares? I'm just
no,
setting.
dude. Say,
I'm setting the standard, dude. You know what I mean?
dude, fucking alpha males only on this fucking and
Download to
alpha
Heaven
females.
is about friendship, right? That's what it's founded off of. It's about
Amen.
brotherhood. And that's
Hey,
what I keep
fucking man.
close to my heart, dude. If you're gonna betray that, then I can't have you in my life. That's just
I
basically
love my guns. I love my friends.
it.
And if
All
anybody
right.
wants to get in between, then
The
they gotta
end
go
of
through me.
this, the end of this episode has to be that song.
No, I don't know if I have the editorial skills for that, but
No,
I'll
you
do.
got it, dude.
You
I'll
want me to
fix it
do
together.
like that outro from that guy, or you want me to just do the song as the outro?
Just to be like the beginning of the song, maybe the first 30 seconds fade in and fade out.
Oh, dude, we're doing fades. Fuck. Yeah, I'll fucking pull off a Dirk Nowinski,
It's
no
pretty
problem.
easy, bro. It's pretty. I'm assuming it's pretty easy. Like Riverside makes it very easy. It was
Swag,
hard
dude.
as
All right,
fuck to
so
do on the laptop, though. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Can't imagine it's very easy on the phone. If that's the case. Um, fucking, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so if we had to choose between the two, Zerm and River, I mean, we're choosing River, huh?
Yeah, River all day.
We gotta look up how much this monthly subscription is. Folks, we're doing this
It's like
off of a free
$30.
trial. A month?
Yeah.
God damn. Ugh. Is there like a light version?
Yeah, it actually is, yeah.
No, that's the light version? Fuck.
Bro, this is the best app I've ever fucking experienced in terms of podcasting.
Oh, well, let's not act like we have a fucking ton of experience of podcasting under our
We
belt.
no, we
So,
did, bro. We tried Zoom, we tried Discord, we tried Microsoft Teams, we tried everything, bro. Everything sucked ass.
that's true. But I feel like Zoom has potential.
We
We would
tried
have to find.
FaceTime, screen recording, or yeah, just
I
screen recording a fucking phone call. That was terrible.
That's a loss. That's a lost app, dude. That we might
That's a
put that on the
loss.
Patreon.
I've
Patreon.
said some nonsense on that one.
I'd have to go back and listen. I thought that was a good app, dude. Fuck yeah. But yeah. Okay. So I'm down to do Zoom or this. If like the pay discrepancy is like huge between Zoom and this, I think maybe we can do Zoom and then download the file and then just edit it through like another software. But if that editing software costs money, then and it comes out to the same, then we'll just do this because this I do like this, but I do like Zoom's like interactions a lot better. I feel like it's easier to screen share, whatever, through the phone for sure, but maybe through the laptop it's like kind of the same. But yeah, dude, fucking, we're in our stride, dude. We're in the golden era. We're in the golden era.
Yeah, I would stick with Riverside just because you could literally just share it to Spotify like right after you export it.
What about? Does it give you an option for the YT?
I haven't checked,
Okay.
but it gives an option for Spotify, and
Well, I'm
it
gonna
has
need
its
the
own editing
login.
thing. Oh yeah, dude.
Well, if I want to upload it, I can just send the thing to you, and you know, you can upload it from there. That might be the best.
Yeah, you might have a good point because it's linked to my Apple account. All right. Anyway, this is who cares. No one wants to hear about this.
Yeah, no one cares. Inside
Um,
baseball talk. Mobo, you wanna to close this? You wanna do another album?
let's do another album. But hold on, let
Yeah,
me go
fuck
piss
it.
real quick again.
Yeah, we got 30 minutes left, dude. Fucking
Okay,
take
cool.
all the piss you need.
Let's rock.
All right, so once again, soloing this. What up? What's going on, fellas? I hope you guys enjoy the pod so far. I feel like it's going good. This one's a little bit slower. Got to a little bit more serious subjects, abortion, no biggie. Hey, I mean, we cover those hot buttons, no problem. Yeah, we're here. We're doing this pod, Dimmer to Heaven. Hope you guys enjoy so far. We're looking to fucking not just put this shit on Spotify. We will expand, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go to YT. We'll go to maybe Twitter. Hey, who knows? Or X. Sorry, I can't be saying that shit now.
Yeah, excuse me. It's called X.
We're running social experiments on people without them knowing, dude.
No,
It's gonna be
bro, I heard
great.
all you said, dude. That was fucking rude, dude. It is what
Listen,
it
I said
is,
what I
dude.
said, boy. Are you munching?
No, I'm not fucking munching, dude. Don't mind you. Yo, stop talking about food, dude.
Demo to diabetes. One time for the one time. Yeah, dude, I like that we have inside jokes. We got PRs.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. We got BMs, beta males. Oh yeah. Hey, the COD passed. Can you get a load of this guy? The podcast so far I feel like is going well. Um yeah, fucking what were we talking about? So we were gonna do an album. Before then we still got like fucking 30 minutes left to record.
Yeah.
I haven't had any issues in terms of like recording where it stops and shit, so that's good.
Yeah.
Um,
It's pretty good. What
yeah.
album do you want to do?
I chose the last one, dude. This is all you, dude.
Mmm. Hmm. Hmm. Oh
We can just
yeah.
do we can do a deep dive on the song too. It's not
Oh,
just
can
we
we
can do
do
a
Loveless
film.
or no? You don't want to do Loveless, right?
We can do Loveless for sure, but
Ah, it's gonna
hmm.
alienate the crowd, I guess, right?
Well, see, that's the thing. People can fucking listen to us, and based off of our review, they can be like, you know what? Let me check this shit out. You were
What
playing
albums do we
some.
both know? Because I truly don't know.
We know like Pink Floyd, some of that. We know fucking Eagers. We know BN. Um, we
All right.
know.
Well, how about this? We do a quick 4 minute, 5 minute talk about Loveless, and then we go to Eagles Hotel California.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's fucking
All
do
right.
this.
So
All right,
quick talk
Loveless.
about Loveless. You want to go first or me?
You go first. I need to pull out my laptop and um, look up the songs. It's been a while since I've heard it, but I know for sure I did send a review to you, so I can just read that back. But yeah, let's fucking do it, dude.
All right. So Loveless, an album, second studio album by English rock, or excuse me, Irish English rock, My Bloody Valentine. Um, 89 to 91, a couple years to record. Tremendous band. In my opinion, this is one of the greatest albums of all time, especially of the 90s. It's not for everyone. I'll just say that.
Yeah,
Absolute shoegaze regalia type of album. Noise pop, dream pop. Sharing the screen right now on the Wikipedia page. There's a whole
sick,
lore
dude.
about this album. Um, from the beginning song, it sets the tone. The beginning song is a little bit heavier than all the other songs on the actual album. But yeah, standout tracks: Only Shallow, To Hear Knows When You Sleep, Sometimes, Blown a Wish, What You Want, and Soon. Beautiful album. If you're looking to actually, this might sound a little bit gay, but if you're looking to cuddle with someone, throw this album on, and
Beta.
it's literally the best album to do so. Just have a good time with Bay and just cuddle up.
That's a good way to put it for sure. I mean,
It's
dude.
pure dreamy cuddle music,
Yeah.
and they created that sound essentially.
When did that album come out?
1991.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on now.
I fucking love that album. I can't stop listening to it.
Really?
Yeah, like I just keep going back to it. It just sounds I don't know. Something's really it's like an earworm for me.
Yeah. So, what would you give this like overview, like overall score?
9.5 out of 10. And I don't know what the point 5 is for,
Jesus.
but yeah, it's a 9.5 out of 10.
Jesus,
But
ladies and
it's not for
gentlemen.
everyone. It's not for
A
everyone. It's
very
a
high
complete
score.
album.
This is one of your favorite albums. I don't think there's going to be another album for quite a while where you rank it that high.
Dude, it's like it's sometimes not even music at times. It's just sounds. But it makes you feel. But obviously I'm
It's
kind of
just an
sentimental.
experience.
I'm kind of biased because I heard it at a specific time, and that specific time was, it was difficult. So then you connect that music with this time, and it kind of, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's a common thing. That's not fucking like not to dismiss, your feelings, but there's definitely like even musicians like if you're like growing up and you go through a tough time and you listen to like a specific artist or you're in like into a specific genre while you're going through that tough time or a good time, it could really sway the way you feel about a certain album.
And then
Um,
just to say, like, critically acclaimed on like greatest album list, it is on there. So
no way.
oh
On
yeah,
whose?
look it up, man. It's like critically acclaimed, like one of the greatest albums of all time. Not like it doesn't have to be top 100, but top 500 at least greatest albums of all time. That's pretty impressive for all the albums that have ever came out.
Yeah, there's a
It's
lot of albums.
considered one of the greatest albums of all time.
You think it's just you think it deserves that, or you think it's because of the fact that no one else has ever sounded like this before? This earns this deserves respect.
Well, whenever you create a sound and you do it the best, and no one has ever replicated it and done it as well as you've done, that's absolutely deserves respect. Like Radiohead is another one of those bands.
Yeah.
No one has ever sounded and done it as well as they did. Whatever the fuck they make, which is they're also another band was amazing. But yeah, My Bloody Valentine,
One
tremendous.
time.
All right,
9.5 from your boy Obese
let me.
Bill.
I want to hear what you say about this album.
All right, so let me take it from the top because honestly, when I first rated it, I'll set the scene. So I'm a truck driver, right? I was driving during the night, and I remembered, yo, my boy Obese sent an album. I gotta fucking check it out. I just have to. This guy, me and him, fucking a lot of our we see eye to eye on a lot of music. So I was like, okay, this guy is head over heels for this album. Let me check it out. So I had to do a split sleeper. So basically, I didn't get like a full night's sleep or anything. I probably only got like fucking 3 hours of sleep, and then I drove through the night, fucking on a dark road, fucking no light, fucking barely saw any other vehicles on the road. I don't think it was a good headspace to listen to this album. And fucking at first, I gave it a four, very low. Don't like, yeah, undeniably low. And the reason for that at first was because so my reasoning behind that was when I was hearing the album, it's it's definitely unique and I like that kind of music. I can't lie, and I think that's why I didn't give it a fucking two at the time. But I was just like, yo, it it just the sounds that go on within the album, um, there's like a lot of muffledness. You know, it's kind of the way that I described it was there's like just noise going on, and then there's also like the melodies of the guitar and the instruments, and even the singing. Now, a lot of the noise, I found it hard to, with so much noise going on, I found it hard to like listen to the actual music, which sounds weird because you're like, well, it's all music, it doesn't make sense, but you just kind of have to listen to it to understand. It sounds like at certain parts of the album, you're kind of fucking like if someone was playing this album two doors down and you're fucking just like your AC units fucking full blast in the hotel. You're like, fuck, dude, I think I hear what the fuck is going on. Not really. And
That's a
so,
really
and
fucking comparison.
so like, so that's like, it just felt at times you're fighting to hear the music. And the music, I never really had a problem with any of it. I thought, they did good with like the melodies, um, and the atmosphere whenever I could hear the music. But because of the whole production thing, and then there was like a couple of songs I don't know off the top of my head, but like it just felt like the song could have been 40 seconds, but they dragged it out for 4 minutes, and it's the same loop, the same melody over and over again, and then also you add in the fucking whole struggle to hear it in the first place um, thing, and so I just gave it a low score just simply because of the whole. They decided to take that direction, which they obviously did because this isn't like their first album, and it's not like they're fucking recording like in a bathroom, like they were in a studio. They had made albums previously, and then came out with this. So obviously they know how to make music. Like they don't have an album that sounds like this, where it sounds like it's poorly produced. So they just decided to go in this direction, and I just kind of wasn't vibing with it. And then, I gave you my score. I said about a four, and then I was like, okay, well, you were raving about it, and you were like fucking dumbfounded how I could give it such a low score. And then I acknowledged, like, I was tired. Fucking, I wasn't. I didn't care for the production, but I did like the melodies that I could make out. And there's just some songs where it's just like that doesn't even become a problem. The whole it being drowned out by noise. So I was like, okay, I'll listen to it again. No problem. On a different day, I wasn't so tired. And I went back and I listened to it and I gave it a lot higher of a score. And I think um, when I reheard it, I was just joking, but I said, dude, solid 10 out of 10. Um, I think it is a good album. And my final review was a 7.5. And so while I drive, I'm not really looking at the music. I just have the album playing, so I can't tell you which songs stood out. I can't go back and say, yo, this song was a banger, this song was a banger, but definitely is a good album. I definitely not for everybody, like you had said earlier, but I think it is a good tune for sure. It's a good listen if you're into that, and um, if you're into that kind of music. And yeah, 7.5. It's a solid album. I
Let's
probably give it a
go.
7.8 now, knowing that I gave fucking Your Favorite Weapon like a 7.2. It's definitely above that,
True.
so 7.8.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
7.8 final score. Hell yeah, brethren.
Let's go.
And then yeah, good album. Go
But
listen
no,
to it.
but
Like you said,
all your gripes, like it totally makes sense
yeah.
because
I don't think it was unjustified.
it is time and place.
Yeah. And then also, but the weird thing is like when I went back and listened to it, I don't know if I heard a different version or what, but that whole drowning out, it was somewhat there, but it wasn't as absurd as I remember it the first time I heard it. So I was like, okay, dude, I can sift out the melodies a lot better, a lot more clearer. Let's fucking go. So go listen to it. It is a good fucking album if you're gonna go cuddle. That's a fucking beta thing to say, but
No, but it
it
is.
is
I'm
what it
telling
is.
you, if you throw it on, if you get it on record or on vinyl, I guess, and bro, the best. It's
The
anyways. Who gives a
best.
fuck?
Well, I was also gonna say, fuck. Oh, so that's not a gay thing to say, fucking cuddle to the song, but because I wanted to do this with my wife, where,
My wife.
because my wife, and like I enjoy music so much, and I enjoy
Okay.
sharing music with people, exactly, and getting like their immediate reaction to it, or just a reaction in general. So I think it's like what I want to do, and I think they have headsets like this where it's possible, but like put on an album and then me and her lay in the bed, not necessarily cuddling, but just like kind of next to each other, have the lights down, off, whatever. The kids are asleep, whatever, and then we just were able to hear the same song at the same time through like some kind of headset. Well, it's not just like one earbud because that's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Um, but dude, that's like a good time. That's how much fucking. That's how like I like to enjoy music. Like
Have you done it?
just no, we haven't had a chance. I think she says she's got like something like a splitter to be able to hook up a headset and then like be able to do that.
Do you still
But
get speakers for your record player or no?
no. Well, I mean they're still there, but the thing is we were probably gonna get rid of the that whole get up because um
Might be too
we
loud
got
though.
we got like a sound bar. No, that's not even the issue. Oh, so we got like a sound bar with like a subwoofer. So, and then that's connected to its own like the sound bar is its own like receiver. So you can hook up to your Bluetooth through there. It hooks up to the TV. So really the whole everything is kind of obsolete now because of that. The only thing is I'm not able to hook up my record player to it. So I'll probably find a way to, you know, keep that connected. But also, my needle went out on the record player. Oh god damn! Um, my needle went out on that, so I'm probably just gonna get a whole new record
No,
player. It's
bro.
old.
I
Well,
my needle went out. It cost like 20
well,
bucks.
yeah, I know it's cheaper to replace, but this thing is just old, also,
Oh, okay.
and fucking it doesn't look like it doesn't go well with like the rest of our setup. So we're probably just gonna fucking get something a little bit more new, modern, or whatever. So I'll probably get rid of the speakers, get rid of the head receiver, and then yeah, we'll go from there. I'll still keep the records and shit, obviously. But yeah, fucking sick, dude. Hell yeah, good album review.
Yeah.
Good
I mean,
old album review.
so like I have a soundbar and a subwoofer as well, connected to my TV, and then in my room I have speakers with the record player. Your record player is kind of a little bit aged, right?
Oh yeah, I got it back in like high school, dude. This thing's old.
Is it Audio Technica or
The brand?
yeah?
No, it's like Newmark. I got it from Guitar Center. I don't know if Newmark is like I don't think that's like the Guitar
You
Center
might still
brand.
fucking. You might just have to reattach the band and just get a new needle. You might be good, but that's up to you. Nonetheless,
Well, this
I'll
one
say
I
this,
like.
bro. The
Uh huh.
best way to listen to music, if you're gonna cuddle with Bay as well, it's with the record player.
Dude, now you're
I
saying
think it
double gay
really
things.
is.
I can't defend you here.
All right,
I
listen.
agree. No, vinyl is gay, but it is the best. What is it about it that just makes it better?
Well,
Is it just
there's
like
no
the
skips.
whole tribal
You
thing?
just like fuck it. We're gonna
Not
listen to this.
tribal.
I'm gonna
What the
throw it
fuck
on
am I
there,
saying?
and you just rock it with it. Honestly, I have an LED light as well, and like a floor lamp in my room, so I could change the
Lava
color
lamp.
from my phone, and so
Oh,
like
sick, dude.
I always
The
keep it
bass,
like.
that must be a hit with the bass.
No, I have no bass. I just keep it. I just for myself. I keep it at a pink, and just fucking throw on the record at a very low level, low brightness, either pink, blue, or some sort of like I don't know, whatever it is. But vinyls are very expensive too. So you know what? Fuck vinyl. If you just want to keep it
Well,
chill,
you
just
said
keep that
there's no
sound bar in there.
skips. The thing about that is like eventually you have to flip the record, right?
Yeah, but you're not skipping a song. You're just flipping the record.
Right. But eventually you do have to flip. But you can also just go to YouTube, look up an album, and you can just like the whole album will play. You know what I mean?
But you might know this more than I do. It doesn't sound the same.
Do you like the little? It's like it's almost like a film kind of sound to it. You hear the little like
Yeah, it's
barely.
not just a static like, but it sounds better on vinyl. Any song, but it's a very slight quality difference. I know it's gonna look. This is just for audiophiles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No big deal. A lot of people just don't understand, and
That
it's fine.
that's so lame. Audio files, please.
But it's very true. Like I have
Yeah, I
Asia
agree.
on vinyl. Dog, I would take that any day over like just playing it on
You
YouTube.
said Deja,
Asia
Asia.
by Steely Dan.
Oh, okay, got you.
And I bought it
Is
fucking
what?
used. It was still like $25. I was like, God damn,
Oh
this
shit.
thing's used. But that thing's rocking. You know, what I mean, Asia is a tremendous record. But I heard it for years, for 4 or 5 years on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, shit's rocking. And then I heard it on vinyl. I'm like, this adds a new meaning to what is rocking. And it's not just the
Yeah,
speakers. I think it's just who knows. I don't know. I can't put it in words. I'm a new vinyl guy, anyways. In like the past
I think
three
everybody who
years.
becomes a vinyl guy, who like recently switched, is like on the same boat with you. It's like, yo, you just don't get it. It's just better. And then you almost sound snobby trying
Yeah,
to explain it. But I think it's also like the
it is
what
like a
is the word?
ritual.
Yeah, a ritual. There you go.
It's a
Like the
true,
whole
almost
ritual
like
of it.
yeah, ritual. You
It's
put
like,
it on there,
okay, put
you
it
just
on
let it
there, you
spin.
put the needle down, you're like, yeah, all right, and I'm gonna set aside time to listen to this album. Usually when you do that, you're like really relaxing, trying to enjoy the music. I mean, if you're just gonna be fucking cooking or some shit while you listen to the music, just put it on your Bluetooth speaker. No biggie, no vinyl. But yeah, if you're just trying to enjoy the music, sit down and just really enjoy each instrument and each like just everything about the album sonically.
It
Yeah,
almost
it's
makes
the
you
way to go.
pay attention to the music because you did spend a
Because
lot
you
of money on
fucking
this
spent some
vinyl.
money.
You
Yeah.
bought the record, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna listen to this. And even if you're not really listening to it, you're still like, I think it does sound different. Um, just for me, I guess, but who knows?
Hell
I
yeah.
don't know.
Hell
Are
fucking
we
yeah.
fucking? Are we talking bullshit right now?
Absolutely. All right, so we got about 5 minutes. 4 minutes. Let's do Hotel California overview.
I can't lie to you. I think the recording still goes on even past 2 hours.
People,
So
you hear that? Technology. Hey fucking man, dude. Hey fucking
we're not
man.
on the fucking on the limited version. So if you want to do hotel, in
You
full,
wanna, dude? Okay, so how much later are you gonna be up? Not too much later.
no, let's just keep it rocking.
Okay, because I was gonna say, dude, we can start a whole new pod and then do Hotel California
No,
Fucking.
let's just keep it on this one.
Okay, okay, all right. I got you. I got you.
All
Dude,
right.
dude, fucking. We got delusional Bill out here.
So Hotel
He's
California, the
tired.
fifth studio album by American rock band Eagles, released on December 8th, 1976. Wow.
Tremendous.
Now, it was recorded by the band and produced by Bill Schmizik. It was recorded in Miami and also Los Angeles. It was the band's first album with guitarist Joe Walsh. Shout out to JW.
Oh yeah.
He replaced the founding member Bernie Leadon, and also the last to feature the founding bassist Randy Meisner, which he's also a killer. The whole band was filled with just killers. Joe Walsh was already like established as a great guitarist, like artist, bad to the bone, and I think this is not their highest selling record. It's actually their greatest hits,
Which
1971,
came out before
1975,
this.
which came out
Yeah.
before this, which is kind of insane. What up? This album was also nominated for Album of the Year, but lost to Fleetwood Mac's Rumors in 1977.
Great album.
Yikes. It's not better than Hotel California, in my opinion, but that's up
Look,
for
I
debate.
agree, but hey, I wasn't there to vote. Otherwise,
This
it would have
might
gone a
be
completely
the
different way.
perfect rock album. What do you think?
Well, let's get into that, obese Bill. Yeah.
I'll,
So with the first song,
yeah.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll let you lead on this one. This is all you.
Oh yeah, please. The Eagers, one time. So, for sure, Hotel California. I mean, that's the first song off the album. Tremendous. I mean, this is really just such a good tune. I don't think it's a song that's overplayed. There's a lot of, even though it is their most probably their most commercially successful song. There's definitely bands that have like a commercially successful song and it's like it's overplayed or it's like it's not even their best. And I don't think it's absolutely their best, but it's still such a great song. Um, a lot of depth to the lyrics. You know, there's still debates to this day about what the lyrics are about. The band already disclosed what the fuck it's about. Hotel California, it's sick. Great tune, great lyrics, um, good solo. Um, it's just that song is solid. Um, and then there's other classics like New Kid in Town. That one's also a good tune. Fuck yeah, Life in the Fast Lane. Everybody knows that if you've heard of this band. Wasted Time. Jesus Christ, another one right then and there. Victim of Love. I don't remember Pretty Maids. Um, and then Try and Love Again. So fucking good. The Last Resort. Um, a little bit of a long tune. I'd have to go back and listen to that if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, I mean, all the songs that I did name stand out. They're all great. They're all so good. Um, yeah, like Obese Bill had mentioned, they got the new guitarist Joe Walsh, killer. You can tell in some of the tracks that they got a good dude at guitar. Not that the previous guy wasn't, but like the solo in Hotel California, it just goes perfectly with that song. There's no other way to put it. You hear the song and hear the solo. There's more impressive solos, but dude, that solo is just perfect for that tune. Um, yeah, I really fuck with this album. It's solid. Um, only 9 tunes. It says the length of album is 43 minutes and 28 seconds. It's a good, solid, not too much time, not too little. Um, yeah, honestly, it got released under Asylum Records. That's the label, and yeah, fucking, I'd probably give this album. Fuck, man, I'd give this a solid 9.1. Probably just a strong 9. That's what I would give this album. This is just right up my alley when it comes to like music and shit. Yeah, that's my fucking score. What do you think, Obese Bill?
Yo, yo, yo. Um, well, It's a fantastic album. It's probably one of the best rock albums of all time. I think 9-1 is very fitting. I think that there's something with. So there was another guitarist in this band named Don Felder.
Hmm.
I think he wrote the actual song "Hotel California." Like the composition for it, the music.
Hmm.
He did the arrangement and instrumentation, the whole thing, and they remastered it. Um, so I'm reading here that Felder initially sang lead vocals in the early takes of "Victim of Love," but the band felt that his efforts were not up to the standard. So then Don Henley, the drummer
Ain't no
and lead
Don Henley
singer,
now.
Henley took them. He took them over as lead vocalist. Supposedly, if you watch the, I never seen it. I just heard about this. That if you watch the documentary of the recording of this album, someone took this guy out for like a sandwich or like dinner, and then Don Henley came in, did the fucking vocal thing on that song, and he was like, "All right, good. Is he gone?" And then boom, they recorded it, and it sounds far better with them. If you listen to the early takes, it's not nearly as good. But I think Don Felder wanted to be a main part of this band, obviously because he felt like he was writing all the fucking songs, at least the compositions of it. But yeah, album fucking rules. If you look at, let's see the track list here. Hotel California. For the song to start off for the album to start off like that, that's the first
Iconic.
song off the album. I mean, it's insane. It almost has like
One
a
of the
Spanish
best
mix.
opening songs to an album,
It's a
without a
bit
doubt.
creepy. I remember me and you talked about what is it really about, the whole thing. Absolute killer of a song. Long song. Who knows what it's really about? There's still debates about that. And then it goes, New Kid in Town, Life in the Fast Lane. And Wasted Time is probably my favorite song off the whole album. And then the second side, Victim of Love, Pretty Maids in All a Row. Try and Love Again, The Last Resort. You can't get any better of an American rock album. And that's Hotel California by the Eagles. And God bless them and take care.
God bless those Eagles. Wait, so goddamn. So what was your score? Did you just agree with 9-1 or what do you got?
Yeah, I'll do 9.
Yeah, solid. Do you think it's their best album?
Let me take a look. I think
Not
one of these
including
nights
fucking
might be...
best of.
No, not one of these nights. That album's not bad either. But I don't know. You know what? I've never really listened to a full Eagles album. Maybe Hotel California, but I've never gone through a full Eagles album in full. Like all the way through.
Brother, you are missing out. I'll tell you that.
You went completely through?
Yeah, I've listened to Desperado all the way through. Hotel California. On the Border, I've started that. Eagles 1972, I think that's their debut. Heard that. One of these nights, I don't think I've listened to all that all the way through. Hotel California, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely heard them all the way through before. They
I
got
don't
good
think
albums.
I've heard one album all the way, other than Hotel California.
Oh yeah. No, they got dude. They're fucking great. Like I was saying earlier, dude. Top 50 songs, top 35 songs against any other band's top 35. It kills. I think they're a hard band to beat if we're doing it that way.
Well, I think that might be the problem is that they have so many hits. Like they put it on the greatest hits, and they're like, "Well, we'll just listen to that."
Yeah, but not even all the songs are on the greatest hits because that's fucking.
It's like 10 songs.
Yeah, I mean that album came out before fucking Hotel California, and Hotel California is one of their best songs.
Yeah, one of the greatest albums.
And then also they have The Long Run.
The Long Run, bro.
Oh yeah,
I
dude,
can't tell you.
those
In the
shoes
City.
is on there.
Yikes, bro.
Dude,
Heartache
this
Tonight?
might be there. I can't tell you why. That's a fucking killer tune.
That's a killer tune.
Those shoes. Um, dude, yeah, they're so good. Um,
The best.
yeah, fucking swag. You want to end it here?
Let's end it here, dude. The best American rock band called the Eagles. What's the ending
The
song?
Eagles. Well, huh? What did you say?
What's the ending song? What do you want to edit out with, bro? We're gonna fade in to the to the
Dude,
Eagles.
it has to be Eagles. We did Hotel California. That's a simple answer. Come on now. That ain't no mystery. That ain't no mystery.
Here it is, dude. Hotel California.